He returned home a changed man, a shell of his former self, and then he disappeared into his room, leaving a trail of broken promises and lost ambitions. What shocking move did his sister's partner make to break this cycle? Nearly 8 years ago, my girlfriend's younger brother, fresh out of the Marines, moved back into our home alongside his wife. They both settled in, leaving behind military life to pursue education and new careers with the help of the GI Bill. Our house was a temporary refuge, providing them with rent-free living, utilities, and all the comforts of a household willing to support a new chapter. We even extended opportunities, filled the pantry, and cooked meals for them. Our good intentions, however, gradually faced a harsh reality. Temporary turned into years, and ambition faded into complacency. The brother didn't pursue school nor find a steady job. Instead, his days became nights spent in front of a game console, while his wife, who worked full-time as a cashier, began to bear the load. Eventually, the strain was too much. She cheated and moved on, leaving behind a man who seemingly lost all motivation and passion for life.
Though I don't condone cheating, I understood her frustration from carrying the weight alone.
Post-divorce, he admitted to squandering his years and promised to change. Not just us, but her parents also rallied around him, offering emotional support upon moving back onto the property. They hoped to transform him back into the brother they once knew. The house was originally theirs, a family legacy, now under our names, adding layers of complexity to our predicament. Time passed, yet nothing changed. The once promising 20-something was now a 28-year-old hermit, still gaming the nights away. I'd approached my girlfriend trying to discuss this repeatedly over the years, but every time, it either led to her frustration or assurances that he was working on plans which failed to materialize. Her parents, too, admitted they were tired of futile conversations that led nowhere comprehensive. 2 weeks ago, at the peak of my frustration, I quietly imposed a Wi-Fi bedtime pause between midnight and 6 a.m. It seemed harmless for anyone but him, since everyone else adhered to typical sleeping patterns. My girlfriend was not pleased. She was upset by the lack of transparency and stressed by the palpable tension in our home. It triggered unwanted memories from her youth, when her grandparents' control left her feeling trapped. I explained that I empathized with her past, but emphasized the difference here. Her brother is not a child, nor are we punitive authority figures. He is a grown man, resistant to adulthood choices, while the rest subsidize his living with no consequence. I finally voiced what had simmered under the surface. Everyone can sleep soundly through his self-isolation and idleness, but hitting pause on internet access becomes unbearable. Her perspective took her brother's possible depression into account, seeing me as harsh. I saw years of enabling this stagnation out of reluctance to confront the issue head-on. With my actions questioned, am I the jerk? As this story hung in the air, a dialogue erupted online. But let's pause for a moment. Can you believe the response in the comments? One commenter steered a tough question towards my girlfriend's priority. How can she tolerate tension from me but resist any discomfort from her brother? They pointed out that making life easy for him does no favors, and if mental health struggles persist, professionals should intervene rather than enablers.
This next perspective packs a punch.
Not the jerk, affirmed someone who also had a similar family drama. As a sister from a family that coddled an unemployed brother, they revealed nothing changes without intervention, yet everyone but family support thought they were helping. Their narrative extends 3 decades. Now a parent's dying has left an elderly mother still supporting a 50-something sibling. Another user tabbed into legalities, asking if the house claim weighed more in my hands or my girlfriend's.
In an update after feedback, I had a heartfelt discussion with my girlfriend about boundaries and expectations. Driving home a point change is necessary.
For the brother, the future must involve tangible goals and resources like veterans programs to restore stability.
Meanwhile, I clarified my stance. I'm committed to aiding someone making efforts to improve, but can't support ongoing apathy.
My patience is rooted in care for my girlfriend's family, but my own future holds equal weight in the balance. If this story resonates with you, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one.
So was I justified in imposing the Wi-Fi curfew, or did it cross a line?
Share your thoughts below.
And if you want more, I just covered a story about a toddler left out on Mother's Day. The link is in the description.